Welcome to the show. Move to Improve is a show about aging with attitude. I'm Susie, and when I say attitude, I'm talking about a sense of well-being, an attitude of self-confidence, and just generally feeling good about yourself. A common thread that you're going to hear throughout all of my programs is that we're going to focus on things that we have control over. There's so much that we can do to protect our bodies and to make ourselves feel better, and those are the things that we're going to work on. Today, we're focusing on building muscle through resistance training. And why is building muscle so important? Well, from the time you're in your mid-30s throughout your life till in your 80s, you can lose 40% of your muscle mass, and that is a lot. But it's a natural occurrence. It's called sarcopenia, and you just lose muscle as you age if you don't work out. And that leads to frailty and falls, broken hips, things like that. Now, we have different types of muscles in our bodies. We have muscles that let us extend. We have muscles that let us contract. We have deep skeletal muscles that are doing all kind of shoring up inside of our bodies. You can build muscle at any age, and you can start lifting weights, and you can make improvement within your personal limitations, and we all have those, at any age. It's magic. One of the main benefits, I think, of lifting weights is that it helps with anxiety. Is there anybody else out there that has anxiety? But it does. It helps because it increases the endorphins in your brain, and it just makes you feel better, and you feel better about yourself. And strength comes from how much you use your muscles. And muscle actually fortifies your tendons, your ligaments, and your bones. All this talk about building muscle, I'm ready. Let's go build some muscle. Woo! We're starting with the largest muscle in the human body, the glutes, also known as the butt muscles or the gluteals. Those are the muscles that keep us upright, and they help us to balance on one leg, and they keep our pelvis in proper alignment. Strong glutes reduce back pain, and they help us in running and moving quickly. Our lower extremities work in a closed chain, so if you hurt your ankle, you're going to feel it in your knee, and it's going to travel up to your hip. So we need to keep the glutes strong and our quads and hamstrings and lower body. So I brought some exercises to do for the legs and glutes. The first one, of course, is the squat. So step your feet about hip width apart. Get in good posture, shoulders are back. We're going to inhale down and exhale, squeezing the glutes on the way up. Inhale down and exhale. Now make sure you're staying in proper form. Your knees aren't jutting out ahead of your toes. Inhale here. Start to squeeze the glutes on the way up. That's what's bringing you up. Then squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. And inhale down and exhale. Keep going. Work with me. Now, if you can only go halfway down, that's fine. And if you need to hold on to a counter, that's fine too. I just want you to get used to engaging the glute muscles and getting strong. Breathe. We've got two more. Inhale down and exhale. One more time. And make sure you go through it nice and careful, slowly squeezing on the way up. Okay, shake it out. Another thing, keep water with you while we're working out, because You might get dehydrated, and you want to keep hydrated while you're working. Your muscles need that, and we're building muscle. Okay, we have another set. Not going with weights today. I'd rather you just get the form down, and actually you don't need weights if you squeeze the muscle. It's mind and body. Inhale and exhale. But your mind and body work together. And if you're thinking into the muscle, squeezing the glutes, you're going to get results. And remember, you can gain muscle at any age. Inhale down. Exhale, squeezing those glutes. 2 more. Inhale and squeeze the shoulder blades at the top. Inhale down. Exhale. Good job. Shake it out. The next one we're doing for glutes and legs are reverse lunges. And I have done front lunges, and I'll show you those because you see these probably more often. You step forward and come down and step back. But a lot of times I see people not step forward far enough because they're not used to the move, and then they squat, and there's that knee over the toe. So a safe way to do these and still get the same benefit is to do reverse lunges. Stand tall. Inhale, step back, squat down, and come up. Notice how I kept my front knee directly over the ankle instead of out front, and try to stand tall here and come up. Inhale. Now this works on balance. Oh, breathe. Inhale back. And feel free to hold on to the table and do these. Inhale. I do all my workouts at home or outside. I've spent decades in the gyms, and I really love working out at home or just outside in the fresh air. And come on up, shake it out. We've got one more set of those. So we're working those glutes. And I really want you to focus, think about what you're working on all the muscle groups we're going to do. So take about 30 seconds to a minute when you do the exercises for a break in between. Ready? Okay, get your balance, stand tall. Always start in a good neutral position. Inhale back. Exhale, squeezing the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Think about what you're doing. Think about keeping balance. Looking straight ahead. Breathing. One more on each leg. Oh, that feels so good. Next are arms. Biceps are the front of the arm, and they're primarily used to lift and pull. And their secondary function is to turn the palm upward. So we're going to start with one of my favorites, hammer curls. It's hammer time. So put your hands on your weights or 2 cans of soup, anything you have at home that weighs the same until you get weights, or you don't have to use weights. Make sure you think into the muscle. So good form, stand tall. Shoulder blades are engaged, shoulders are away from your ears. Inhale, exhale, come up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. I want you to hold your stomach in when you're doing this and stand tall. Sometimes I've taught classes for a long time, and sometimes I see people working out like this. You know, they're just kind of casually, like they're standing on a corner. No, you want to keep that pelvis in alignment. Keep your shoulders back. Right now your glutes are engaged. They're holding you up. I can feel that. I can feel my shoulder blades together. Exhale up. Another thing is don't choke the weight. Your grip is just a nice, easy grip. Not a loose grip, but you're not white knuckling it. Exhale up. And when you're up there, what are you squeezing? Not the weight. You're squeezing the bicep muscle. Your mind's thinking about it. Squeeze that bicep muscle, not the weight. And come back down. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Good. Exhale when you come up. Inhale down. Okay, good job. The next one for biceps is just turning the palms like the biceps do. They turn the palms forward or up. Elbows are at your sides and they stay there. You'll inhale first. Good form, good posture. Exhale and come up. Inhale, come down. And it's continual tension. I don't want you to come up and let the weight fall on you, because that gives you a break, and you don't want a break. We want continual tension. So exhale when you come up, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. When you come up, you're going to turn your pinky finger in toward your biceps. It's actually going to make your biceps flex a little bit harder. So think about that. Think about your stomach being pulled in. Think about standing on even pressure on both feet. Think about your shoulder blades being back. Think how good it feels to inhale and exhale. You know, a lot of times we're holding our breath during the day. So this gives you a chance to escape and to breathe and work on yourself. Exhale up, last one. Turn the pinky fingers in slightly. And nice and slow on the way down. Okay, the biceps are the pulling muscle in your arm. The triceps are extending your forearm, and they are for pushing. I had to think of the word. They're for pushing. Biceps are for pulling. Triceps are for pushing. So let's do, this is a nice exercise. It works all 3 heads of the triceps. It's called kickbacks, tricep kickbacks. Biceps have 2 heads, and the triceps have 3 heads. Makes sense. Okay, so I want you to work on this shoulder blades being together and flat back. And you kind of put your butt out like in a duck butt position. And I'm going to do one at a time. And you're going to balance your hand on the leg that's out front that's bent. I'm going to protect your knees. Bring this elbow close. Stomach sucks way up now. Inhale. And as you exhale, take that weight back. Good job. 2. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Breathe. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. Try not to be looking up here and crimping your neck. And keep that back flat, butt out. Breathe. Breathe. One more. Inhale. Okay, we come to the other side. What you do on one side, you have to do on the other. So come down like this. Put your leg out, opposite leg. Elbow in, stomach up. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Don't round that back. 3. I don't want to see any of this. 4. Inhale. 5. Breathe. If you feel yourself getting out of form, just reset up, no problem. One more time. Good job. Okay. The chest muscles move your arms across your body and are used in pushing motions. The number one exercise for chest is the push-up. So you can do these against a wall with your feet out a couple feet from the wall, and then you can progress and do them on the floor. So I'm going to get in a straight line from my head all the way to the heels of my shoes, and we're going to do some push-ups. We're going to inhale on the way down through our noses and exhale through our mouth on the way up. And it helps to concentrate on the breath because you focus more into the whole move. So let's get started. Nice wide hands. Okay, I'm going to spread my fingers, step 1 foot back at a time. Now, if this is all the further you can go, this is totally fine. This is a plank position. While I'm here, I'm holding my stomach in. I'm pulling my navel to my spine, and I'm trying to reach through the crown of my head and push through my heels. Okay, I'm going to take my arms a little wider and inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Okay, let's go. Inhale, exhale. Now notice that everything is in alignment. I'm pushing through my heels. If you look at my feet, and I'm not up here. Remember, a nice straight line through the crown of my head. Breathe. And breathe. Good job. Okay, bring it back. How'd that feel? Our back muscles are the main support for our torsos, and they help us to twist and to bend and to reach over. And they help us to move our necks and heads around. So let's do an exercise for the back. Here's something you can do at home. I brought with me a detergent container. It weighs 10 pounds. I filled it with water. If that's too heavy, just fill it halfway with water, or you can put sand in it too. But this is called a bent over row. You can actually hold onto a table. I like to hold on to my front bent leg, but feel free to put your hand on a coffee table or whatever so that you can get your back straight and your head is in a straight line. Okay, we're going to do, let's call these laundry pulls. Okay, here we go. You're going to exhale as you come up and inhale down. Now, this container, seriously, it's like a piece of equipment on the market. And it feels really good on my hand. It's a really good grip. Exhale up. And I'm keeping my back flat. Exhale. Head in line. Stomach sucked up. And breathe. You can feel that in your back. You're not just working your back. You're working a lot of other muscles with this move. Let's do one more. I can feel my legs. And let it hang down. Okay, let's go to the other side. You put your leg out front, the opposite side, and that knee's bent. So you never want to put pressure on the knee. Put your hand on your quad, on your thigh. And I don't want you to overextend. Just get your shoulder blades together, get in position, pull the stomach up. Inhale first. Exhale. And breathe. Exhale. Good. And I really like this. You could fill this with sand if you wanted to. Breathe. I always look for things around the house that I can use or outside. Just anything, just to build muscle. Let's do 2 more. Exhale up. Squeeze the back up there. Let it know what you're doing. And exhale up. Let it hang. Stand up. We're going to do 1 more set. Opposite leg, knees bent. Flat back, head in line, not up here. And stay in a nice locked in position. Inhale, exhale. I really concentrate on the breathing. It's so important. We can slow this down. Just go at your own pace. But breathe and give your muscles the oxygen that they need. Suck the stomach up, chest is out. Head's in line with the spine. Breathe. Inhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale down. And you're not choking that handle. And then release. And it's always a good idea to really squeeze the muscle that you're working at the end of the exercise and just hold it for a second. Inhale, exhale up, inhale down. And your shoulder blades are staying together. You're not rounding your back. Exhale. I feel like what my mom used to tell me. I'm telling you what not to do. I don't know if you remember. Did your mom ever say, I'll tell you what you're not going to do? But what I don't want you to do, just reminded me of that, what I don't want you to do is to round your back. I don't want this. That's what you're not going to do. You're going to keep a flat back. Exhale, come up. 1 more. Inhale. Now as you exhale up, this time hold it. And then let it go down. Good job. Okay. The deltoid muscles. The shoulder muscles are comprised of 3 muscles that keep the shoulder socket and the joint in place together. So it's a really important muscle to keep strong. The range of motion for the shoulder is greater than any joint in our body, any other joint in our body. So our arms are always moving in a lot of different directions. That's why you hear about so many rotator cuff tears and different injuries to the shoulders. So we need to keep them strong. So get in good position. Bring your arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to push up, squeeze the chest and shoulders, and inhale down. And we're going to stay in a nice seated posture while we do this. I don't want to use any weights today because shoulder work needs to really be in proper form. Well, actually every muscle should be done in proper form, but shoulders are just so set up for injuries, the way that they're set up, and they have weak areas. So we need to work them. Inhale down, exhale up. We're almost there, I promise. Inhale, keep going, and exhale. Inhale down, and exhale up. Bring it down, shake it out. We're going to do another set. I really hope you enjoyed our workout today. I know I did. I really enjoyed sharing my workout with you. Let's bring the arms back up. Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale down. I want you to do all of these exercises, 2 sets of 10, sometime during the week. I don't want you to be on a schedule because sometimes that sets you up for failure. So just go over these exercises twice a week. And you're going to start to feel the stamina and the strength building in your body. Inhale down. Keep your fingers loose. You're not gripping onto the weights or clutching your fists together. And you're not touching at the top. Remember, we don't want to break. 2 more. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Bring your arms down. Well, that's it for today. So I want you to keep moving, and I will see you next time on Move to Improve.